pick them up anyway. Show them that, you're not going to hurt them. They think that you are a predator because they're prey size for a lot of different animals at this age. They get picked up by just about anything. So you can't blame them for being defensive, but the more you handle them, the more they calm down. So they are probably the feistiest they'll be right now, fresh out of the egg. But if you hold them for about 15 minutes twice a day, after a month or so, they should start calming down and realizing that you're not a predator. You have a really good strike pose going on. Oh, it's so feisty. So feisty. But see, they can't do anything. So you just kind of have to let them do it and learn that they're not going to hurt you. I'm going to put the normal albino with the rest just because to keep them contained a little bit more. We've decided to keep this one out of the clutch. This is one of the albinos, of course. It has the red eyes, and this one has a lot of pattern or a lot of noise going on the dorsal side of the snake. So we decided to raise him up and see what ends up coming out of him in future generations. But the one you're all really interested in, I'm sure, is that white-colored baby. And that one is right over here. This one is, in fact, a snow. We got another snow. Of course, we're keeping the two sassiest snakes out of the clutch. We're going to hold this one back, too, because this one is a snow, which in the bull snake world is actually albino and white side, not albino and axanthic like most other snow snakes are. In bull snakes, an albino and axanthic snake would be considered a true snow. So this is just a snow, but since it's hypo as well, since all the babies from this clutch were hypo, since both parents were hypo, this would be considered a hypo snow. So we're going to be holding him back and working with him, and we'll be letting go the other snow from the previous clutch that we were planning on keeping, but at this point I think we're going to keep this one instead since he's also hypo. After we discovered these beautiful albino and hibino babies from this clutch, we now know that the mother, Missy, was not just hypo, but she was also het albino and het white side, which is showing in the snow. So that was an amazing discovery when the babies started pipping. So overall, beautiful clutches of snakes that hatched while I was gone, and I'm sorry it took a little while for you to be able to see what the babies looked like. I had to wait till I got back and then had a chance to film all of these beautiful snakes. I would say that this was a very productive year breeding bull snakes. Here's the majority of the babies that we hatched this year. This isn't even all of them. There's still about 15 upstairs of various morphs from the Mr. and Mrs. Wilson clutch. But look at this variety. We've got white sides, hypos, normals, snows, albinos, hibinos, just a little bit of everything.
Hypo snow.
Oh yeah, and hypo snow, exactly, that we're keeping. I just want to dive right in to all of these. What does it feel like to have hands covered in bull snakes? Yes! Look at them all! There's so many baby bull snakes. This is insane. We have so many mouths to feed until they go to their new homes. Pretty much all of these already have new homes lined up. It's just a matter of us feeding them until they are ready for those new homes, and then we'll be sending them out. But this has been an awesome breeding season, and we still have a few clutches still to hatch. They're just later down the line. This is probably the most babies we'll have at any given point of time this year. Awesome tub of noodles. As they're getting to be too active for me to continue filming, thank you for following our breeding journey this season, and it was much more successful than we were ever expecting. Awesome morphs that we ended up getting this year, and yeah, thanks again, and we'll keep you posted on the future babies that we have cooking still in the incubator. But I believe these will be the last bull snakes that we end up breeding this year anyway, and it'll still be exciting to see them in their new homes. It'll be sad to see them go once they're ready.